Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Jeff with Aqua Sports Marine, and today I would like to go over the MB Sports 2023-23 Alpha. This boat is 23 feet long, has a 100-inch beam, also has a 65-gallon fuel tank, 16-person capacity, and 3,000 pounds of ballast. This thing will throw out a mammoth surf wave. Now that we're on the outside of this one, I wanted to show you some of the things that you can really truly customize with MBs. With this one, we went ahead and we went with the steel blue metal flake, which really pops in the sun. And then I also want to point out how you can change all the different powder coatings. MB offers more customization than anyone in the industry. So with this particular boat, steel blue, white, we did the white powder coating on the outline for the logos, and then the inlays we did in all bronze. As we move to the back, you can see our ballast ports we did in bronze, and you can even customize these boats so much that you can design the different color of your surf pipe, different colors of your surf system, the tabs. This really gives you a lot of different ways to make the boat exactly yours. Also wanted to point out at the transom here, MB has a ladder that is standard. Very simple to use. As you can see, push that in, flip it out, and there you've got a nice wide platform for people to step on, to get up to, put your knee up on it, or if you just want to sit up on it and use it as a seat as you're sitting in the water relaxing. Standard on an MB boat. So here we are at the transom of the 23 Alpha. I wanted to show you some of the different configurations we've got in the back here. MB offers the flip-up seats, which are nice. One thing I'd like to point out is that they're infinitely adjustable, so you can get it to exactly what's comfortable for how you want to use the boat. Makes it very nice as people are swimming off the back of the boat, anchored at the sandbar, gives you a chance to lounge. And also in the back here, you got a built-in storage area. You can put your wet goods in there, wet ropes, gloves, that type of thing. Or people have also used this as a cooler. Very convenient hanging out on the transom of the boat. Let's check out the inside. This boat comes with the 6.2-liter Ford Raptor. This comes in at 350 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. You could also optionally move up to the Raptor 440 or go all the way up to the Roush supercharged 575. That engine's a lot of fun. Here we are at the interior of the 23 Alpha. I wanted to show you a little bit of the storage and the seat configurations from inside the boat. First of all, we have the reversible rear seat in the transom. Very simple, reach down, grab your handle, flip it around, get your tab over here, flips up, and then we've got reversible seating so everybody can enjoy the action. Very simple to put back together. Seat comes down, and then I also want to show you a lot of the storage that MB has. Fully hinged seating all the way up. Something that's worth pointing out is we do not have any carpet underneath these seats, so it allows everything to dry. You don't end up getting that mid-season old growth or the funky smells that none of us really care for. Also on the other side, we have this flip-up seat. We have a built-in cooler, and it also has a movable cooler, so if you're going to your neighbor's boat at the sandbar, you've got a mobile cooler as well. Those are some of the great features of the MB interior. We've designed this boat with a couple other extra features that are very, very cool. As you can see, we went with the gator step, upgraded diamond flooring. Just adds, again, a little more class and a little more flash to this boat. Another thing that accompanies the driver's heated seat, we've got the pull-out heater hose, which on a chilly day, stick that in your sweatshirt. Makes for a real comfortable ride when you're getting out of that cold water. One other item I wanted to point out is how this seat opens up. And as you can see, a tremendous amount of storage all the way up underneath. Good place to throw your cover, skis, wakeboards, surfboards. A lot of items will fit up in that area. Okay, now I'd like to go over the sound system and also the tower. One thing that MB made standard for the 2023 season is the power tower. This is the stealth tower, but as you can see with the simple push of the button, our tower can go up or go down. Also, we have another button here which will illuminate the cockpit from the top. When you're done at night, it's nice to have that extra lighting so you can get all your goods out of the boat. As far as the stereo system, we're running all JL audio in this. This boat has package C, which gives us a 12-inch sub, an additional amp, and as you can see, 6 rock and roll tower speakers. Also in the cockpit, we have 6 8-inch JL audio speakers throughout. This thing will throw tunes like you've never heard. This 23 Alpha is equipped with the Skylock racks. These are the finest racks in the industry. I want to show you a little bit about them. As we pull down, of course, they rotate in. And what's nice about these is that they stop at this point instead of coming all the way in. You can come here, but it's much more convenient that it has a stop point here. It makes it much easier to grab your board. You'll just pull this out, rotate it down, take your board out, flip that up, push it back in, and it locks in. The other item that's very nice is notice all this rubber is very thick, durable rubber, so it's going to protect your very expensive boards. Also, at the end of this tab, we have a hole where we can lock this. So if you're going into the local establishment on the water, you don't have to worry about hiding all your boards. Throw a lock through here, and you're good to go. Once again, those are Skylock racks. They've done a wonderful job designing those. Let's have a look at the cockpit. Here we are at the cockpit of the 23 Alpha, and I just wanted to point out some of the finer things that this dash has to offer. First off, we have the wireless phone charger, which makes it very convenient to constantly charge your phone. It's right in front of you, so you can see where you're at as far as your music and tunes. We have JL audio head unit. And then another nice compliment that MB has on their dash is we've got the 2 tweeters here. And then, of course, we have a full analog display of gauges. Very different than what we're seeing more often now with the touchscreens. We do have an interactive touchscreen here. This is where we can operate our surf system and fill some additional ballast as well. As we move over to these controls, as you'll see, we've got these 2 levers here, and what that's doing is opening up our ballast port in the rear. That's going to fill roughly 2,500 pounds of ballast in about 90 seconds. Also in the cockpit, driver's seat is heated. Makes it nice for those chilly mornings when you're out getting your glass runs. And then as we move to the steering wheel, as you'll see, it's billet aluminum, and we've got this custom matched in white with the bronze center logo tab. We have all of our push buttons over here, so we still have a very simplistic dash. MB has really knocked it out of the park with this one. Also complemented with the powder coating. This one we opted to go with all white powder coating. Just adds a little extra class to this particular boat. Okay, so here we are in the open bow of the 23 Alpha, and I wanted to show you some of the finer points of this. As you can see, huge open bow for a 23-footer. One thing I like about the open bow design with this, with more of a traditional front end, is that I've got room here, and then a room for a third person, so everybody, again, is facing back and watching the action. The other thing that's very nice about a standard feature in the 23 Alpha is the center bow filler cushion. This center section can pull right out, throw out your storage, and then we have more of a traditional full walk-in open bow. Tremendous amount of storage in this boat up front. As you can see, that goes very deep all the way down. And then underneath our very front cushion, we got plenty of room for anchor storage up here. Notice there's no open bow ballast that's taking up any of our storage. MB's done something very smart, and they custom designed a sack that fits up underneath this open bow in this cavity. That does 2 things. One, it creates more room, more storage, and it also pushes that weight even further forward, which is why this boat has the best wake in the industry. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video and learn more about the MB Sports 23 Alpha. I'm Jeff with Aqua Sports Marine. If you would like a VIP viewing of this boat or to hit the water and check out the best wake in the industry, please give me a call at 810-629-2800 or shoot me an email at jeff@aquasportsmarine.com. We are the Southeast Michigan dealer for MB Sports. We look forward to seeing you. Give me a shout.